Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Man, the night about to start, and me and the guys is all outside, and I'm deciding whether to ride or to flick. We know we did. Latest night is going, I bet that each and every one of us gonna leave with on our wrists. We at the front door, we ain't gotta wait in the line. Inside, a couple wanna give me the time.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a foul ball. Got him. One out in the top of the first.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now here is Haesung Kim. And that's outside. 1-0. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Kim throws right, bats left. 26 years old. And he's a native of South Korea. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. And a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Henderson. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
2 outs. Splits the plate. That's strike 2. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And takes low for ball 1. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Two out, space is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. Orioles due up in the first. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And today's starting pitcher, big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And there's a foul ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
And a foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gunnar.
2 outs, base is empty.
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Henderson was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
2-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Outside with a breaking ball.
Strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Outman makes the play, and that is that. We played an inning, no score.
I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat stays hotter than a cattle brand. I want it all. I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me.
New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Ball. Full count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses. Smith went deep in his most recent game. And there's the strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
No.
And that one is inside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that one is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit. Oh,
0-2 now. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Kike Hernandez at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in, James Outman. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. And now it's even up. Late that time, it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Glasnow back to work. Glasnow, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Glasnow ready and deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. First pitch, not close. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
See, there's this name that I met on the train, and I never complain, but I sure dig my game.
That misses the zone. Ball one. On the ground. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And Freeman is retired.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And stepping in is the speedy Hesung Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No ball. 1 strike.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. Rutschman retired.
Batting 8, first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Jorge Mateo now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And it remains 1-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Shohei Ohtani.
There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone into the flag court. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting,
Will Smith
catcher,
to the
Will
plate.
Smith.
0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. That
Ball,
misses,
no.
and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one is absolutely belted back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another
that's a
ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Three, one.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the dirt, blocked.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. And delivers outside.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off down the right side.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Foul fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. Rojas. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, James Outman. Eflin back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Rojas batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. And the count's even at 2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Eflin won't go any further tonight, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
And
the
we've got ourselves a
Orioles.
pitching change. Cade Povich.
Number 37.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Outside.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Tyler O'Neill.
That one outside. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. That one missed. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Adley Rutschman, grounded out his first time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. At the wall, and it's out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next. And
he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
So hard to touch I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. First and second, 2 down. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a quick out, number 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hernandez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Stronger, baby, now we don't play it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they rounds. Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up top.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
Now batting.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mullins.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Popped up. Hernandez has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan
Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one upstairs, ball one.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with two outs, one swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. That misses, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Now the two-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Outman makes the catch, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Michael Conforto will climb in. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And that's through there for a strike. And they count 1-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Got him looking. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Foul ball there. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. That's down and in. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Outman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
That one close, ruled a ball.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, he's involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
In for a strike. Good slider. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Just missed. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And there's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. O'Hearn enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Glasnow. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
First and second, no outs. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering misses, now 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. O'Neill, the lead runner at second. O'Hearn on at first with nobody out. Line drive, that's a base hit. O'Neill flies around third. The throw in, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So the tying run at second. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No strike.
And that is out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Brings it in.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Inside, just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swinging a foul out of play. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Very high with that one. And a count 2-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Anthony Banda gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Los
Righty
Angeles.
reliever out of the pen, Evan
Number
Phillips.
59.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering way off the plate. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Cedric Mullins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Keegan
Now
Aiken.
pitching
Pretty
for the
tight game,
Orioles.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
Number
here.
45.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yennier Cano getting ready to go. Next
Ball.
offering upstairs.
2-0 to count.
Misses
No.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one
Ball
misses.
4, down.
So a
Take the
leadoff
base.
walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Now
bat.
batting.
And
second
up next for
baseman,
Los
Hassan
Angeles,
Kim.
Hesung Kim. 1 for 3. That
Ball.
one misses. That's 5 straight. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch is outside. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back
Now
singles for
batting,
him.
the
Not much to this
designated
one other than
hitter,
just a
Shohei
willingness
Ohtani.
to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On the ground to first. Off balance feed. There's one. Roll off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance to turn it 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Way high.
1-2.
miss struck him out, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Kowser on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Evan Phillips out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Two outs. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Perez getting loose as well. That one not close. And 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. His 16th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. That one a little bit high. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cowser. He's got it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that drops in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Rojas in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. That one finds the zone, and the count 2-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Blake Trinan.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate.
Left fielder, Tyler
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Hernandez over to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The Dodgers up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one pushed to the left and foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Orioles down to their final strike. That misses. And the count now even up. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly